Hi guys, so today we're going to make an absolute classic drink. We're going to make a Manhattan. Now, not a huge amount of ingredients in a Manhattan, which means that it's pretty easy to riff on. You'll find riffs of Manhattans everywhere. I'm going to go for a fairly sort of simple version of it, a fairly classic version of it. I'm going to go with rye as opposed to bourbon, and I'm going to serve it slightly on the sweet side. So you can either amp up the sweet vermouth or balance it with the same amount of sweet and dry vermouth to give you a perfect Manhattan, or really tone down the sweet vermouth and just use quite a lot of dry vermouth, which will obviously give you a dry Manhattan. My preference would be a sweeter Manhattan. I do have a sweeter tooth, so as it's just me, I'm going to make it for me. So this one we're going to make in what's called a Nick and Nora glass. If you're not using these for your spirit forward, aka strong boozy cocktails, definitely recommend it. Small glass like that, it just means that your customers won't feel like they're ripped off when they're served a very strong drink, because it still fills the glass because it's quite a small glass and quite a sort of classic style of glass as well. Definitely worth investing in. So I've got one of those just chilling. So this one I'm going to stir. So I'm going to pop my spoon in my mixing glass, and then I'm going to top it up with ice, and I'm going to use 25ml of sweet vermouth. Italian vermouth is good for this one. Cocchi is a really good one. I've just used Martini, but yeah, absolutely go for Cocchi because it's lovely stuff. You'll have to excuse the slightly wanky decanter, but it's from my personal stash, and I am a massive Ponce. But what we've got in here is just Bulleit rye. So it's simple as that. Double measure. So 50ml Bulleit rye and 25ml of sweet vermouth, and then just a couple of dashes Angostura bitters, and then that just gets stirred down to the kind of level of dilution that you want for your cocktail. Probably disturbing the ice a little bit more than ordinarily I would. So there we go, you can see that's sort of starting to dilute down a little bit now. So there we go, we'll call it a day on that, I think. So julep strainer in, and let's get rid of the water in there. Strain it in. There's a lovely colour as well. There we go, nice bright sort of ruby colour cocktail there. So I'm going to get orange zest over my glass. So that, I'm just going to zest it, just so I've got the oils just on the top of the cocktail, and then just discard that, and then with a cocktail stick, I'm just going to get a maraschino cherry, the slippery little suckers, and just pop that in there. So there we go. Lovely, strong, bold flavours. Don't drink too many, it'll have you absolutely on your arse. But there is a sweet Manhattan. Thanks a lot.